Hey guys, welcome back. So this is continuations of consumer functional interface, and let's see that here I would like to show you some more example of consumer functional interface. So what you have here is you have a two list. Okay, one will add all odd number and one will add all even number. So for that I need to write one consumer. My consumer, what it should do, it should add my odd record to the odd list and even record to the even list. So how do I do that? I can write one consumer which will take integer as an data, and then consumer is equal to number, and I can write a logic inside. If this number, let's say modulus 2 is equal to 0, okay, then add to this list dot add this n, else add to this second one, even dot add, clear, and your functional, always your function should end with semicolon. Okay, now so this consumer, what it will do, it will add your data and your list will be prepared. Now let's say, let me make this as a static, so I can call straight away without object. Can I write here consumer dot consumer has a method called accept, let's say 10. Okay, so okay, now 10, 11, 15, 20, 18, and then let me print the list or not. Okay, so can I print odd and even both the list? This is my even list, right? Let's run this. Wow, it is working. So your whatever odd you have, did I do something wrong? Yes, I did something wrong. So ideally this should, I would have added in the even, and this I would have added in the odd. Okay, now let's run the program. So you can see that through consumer we are able to create a list which is add odd number to the one list and even number to the one list, right? So you can see that your consumer is working fine. Now here I am printing by using system output println, and I can print that because you know that in your list classes your toString method is overridden. But can't I write one more consumer, static consumer, which will take list of integer as an input, okay, and here it will take list, okay, arrow mark, and then can I write consumer, sorry, list, whatever list you are supplying, sorry, list dot for each, okay, you are supplying list dot for each, and for every record what we need to do, that is we need to print the data for every record. So we have to write one more consumer inside. We can write n syso, sorry, and then we can write like this. Okay, so this is print consumer. you might be getting confused here, right? So this is nothing but one consumer, guys. Simple things. I have just written one consumer, nothing else I did. If I have to take this out, I can explain you by taking this out. What I can do, I can copy this line, I can write like this, and let me write here, let's say P, okay. And what I can do is, you can know that I can write one consumer like this. So this consumer, what it will do, it will just print the data. Like for every record, it will call accept method, and the implementations of accept method is to print the data. So either I can write like this, or I can also write like this. Both is same, guys. Okay, both is same. So I can just go and I can call here P. This is also fine. This I have shown you. So either I can write consumer outside and I can call inside, or in the same consumer, when I'm writing one consumer, inside that I can write one more consumer inside the for each loop itself to reduce the number of lines of code. Okay, cool. So you have now, let's say, two consumer, one consumer will add and one consumer will print. So once this is added, okay, once this is added, can I go and can I call here, this is my print consumer. So can I call print consumer dot accept, what it will accept, odd, okay, accept the first odd list, and then also it has accept method accept the even list. Clear? You can see that there are two lists you have, right? And you have a consumer. This consumer will accept list of integer as an input, and internally on this list it will run a for each loop, and this for each loop will have one more consumer which will print the data, right? To make you understand, I created a separate consumer, and then I can write this method as a this also, right? So guys, one more my suggestion is, when you are watching my tutorial, please follow the sequence, because there are a lot of concepts which was covered earlier, which I might not cover again in this, so that you get a confusion. But if you follow in the sequence, I'm 200% sure that you will not get any confusion. Okay, now we are calling accept. Let me run this. Let's see that whether the print consumer is working or not. Yes, it is working. You can see that it is working. To show you, I can put one differentiator here. Also I can put one differentiator here. See here, our consumers are working fine. We are able to accept the data, we are able to process the data. All right, now let me show you one more example. So let me write one more example. So whatever example 3 I had, okay, whatever here I have shown you, actually here you can write n number of conditions. So I'll copy this same, okay, example 5, and I'm going to use the person which is already created in previous example. So I'm going to use the same class. Now here what I will do is, I will write one consumer, okay. I'm going to write one consumer which is nothing but, let's say, age consumer, right? And you are working on some voting application. So what it will do, it will just check if age is greater than 18. You are writing the consumer for your voting applications. You are writing that if age is 18, then person dot get name plus is eligible for voting, else not eligible for voting. Simple consumer, right? This is one consumer. Now I can write one more consumer here. Here what happens is this guy will take list of persons as an argument to this consumer, right? And I can write one for each loop. What I can do here is I can write person P colon and then list of person. Okay, Control X, print it here. And what we will do here is this should be a part of angle bracket. Okay, and here what I am going to do here is I'll do P, here also P, here also P. So you can see that you have two consumer. One, it will process one record, one it will process list of record. Okay, so how we can make use of these consumers? So there are two ways we can make use of this consumer. One is the first consumer will process the record one by one. So your list has a method called .forEach. Okay, both are static, fine. So what we have age consumer. So let me call that first age consumer, because this guy will process data one by one. So with the help of for each loop I can run a for each loop, and this what it will do, for every record this consumer will get called, and internally it will call this except method implementations. Now the second one, what will happen is, since this guy always accept the list of persons, so I can just go and write dot accept and list. Okay, your output will be common in both. So let's run that. Before running that, let me put a demarcation line. Clear, you understood there are two consumer. One consumer will take one input, the second consumer will take list of input, right? And so since this guy is taking one input, I can use the inbuilt method of the list, which came as a part of Java 1.8 for each, which will accept this consumer as an argument. The second one, since this consumer already accept list of persons, so I can directly call list this age consumer one dot accept list. Okay, see this guy also internally call accept method. So when you will run a for each loop, basically this will call the consumer, and the consumer internally will call accept method. Okay, no matter even though you don't write. So let's run this. Look at the output. See here, Ram not eligible for voting, Mohan is eligible, Sohan is eligible. Again, by calling the age competitor one, also same output. So you can see that both are working fine, and we are able to use the consumer. And now I believe that you got clear idea of how you can write consumers and how consumer works, right? So there are other way you can do the same thing, okay, by using the method reference, which probably I will show you in the next video. Thank you guys, thank you for watching this.